First time listener, long time caller. What are you looking forward to gaming wise in 2024?
I was hoping you'd have something for this. Is there any games you're looking forward to? Is there a follow-up to Crosscode?
I want to try. I want to. Yeah. When's Radical Fish's next game coming out? Radical Fish. I'm one of those people where I just I don't really follow things as they're coming up. I just wait for them to arrive and pleasantly surprise me. Games. Project Terra, working title. Our list of games is short. We've been around for over 10 years. Something. Okay, yeah, nope. I don't know. At some point, new action RPG. Yeah, it sounds great. I'm really excited to play that. Eventually, at some point. I don't know. I heard Halo Infinite's really good again, and I'm down to play some more.
Feels hard to believe, but
wait,
I'm down.
I don't think I'm allowed to talk about what it is, but I tried a new piece of hardware.
Oh.
That blew my fucking mind. I swear to you. Okay, have you gamed with Plouf before?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Very respectable gamer.
Yeah.
Dude's a gamer.
Yeah. I could see it.
We were shooting. Unfortunately, we didn't catch all of it on camera, but definitely caught some of it on camera. But we're shooting this video, and I'm putting together combos of just off the rack, scopeless headshots. I don't think I have encountered a piece of hardware that has changed my gaming performance like this.
What?
That I can remember.
What?
I know.
What?
I was like, dude, I'm D's. I know how to operate WASD and a mouse. But I'm not this good. And he's like, dude, I know.
What?
But it was the same for me. He actually went on a trip to try this thing a little while ago before it was sent to us in the studio. And he was like, brother, I was on some wireless mouse on a tablecloth just putting together kill streaks.
What? Is it like...
You can't guess. It's embargoed. I can't talk about it yet, but there's a video coming.
Okay, so I'm not allowed to guess.
We're talking multiplayer games. There's no cheating. But I couldn't believe how much it changed things. So
I want to guess so bad, but I won't.
I'm definitely excited to jump in some Halo Infinite public lobbies.
Wait, do you have it?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
I haven't taken it home though. I was kind of thinking, should I just buy everything at retail for my house from now on? What do you think?
No.
Well, okay. I mean, sure, there's the obvious reasons why I shouldn't. If there's one sitting collecting dust in a warehouse here already, then maybe I should just borrow it and play with it instead of buying another one. Yeah. But also, I feel like it would make for some good content because it will force me to encounter some of the same challenges that other people would around availability.
As a piece of content, doing that sometimes might be good, but I don't think you should do it always. I think it could be an interesting approach to certain things, though.
I just feel like sometimes we end up with kind of dumb stuff in the videos because... Okay, here's an example. When we put together the LAN center, we bought a lot of it, and the stuff that I bought has a way different rationale behind it than the stuff that we got. For example...
So I think you approached it in two different ways. Is this a more recommendation style video, or is this a showcase Ferrari version type of...
No, it's just for what we're going to talk about. We went with 3080s from EVGA because I thought it was pretty cool to build gaming PCs with EVGA GPUs for the last time. Yeah. And so I bought those. What EVGA is going to send me GPUs? No. And so, there's a cool story there. But then for our SSDs, we went with these Gen 5 T700s from Crucial because that was what Crucial had in their sampling inventory, not because there's any compelling reason to use that. And in fact, we ended up with the build just kind of imbalanced because of that. And we talked about it in the video. We basically said, we recognize that these are totally
as long as
overkill.
That's addressed in the video, I think it's fine.
But I feel like there's been a, I don't know, man. There's been a new resentment around us doing crazy projects with stuff provided by sponsors in our videos. And if we just bought it, then maybe people wouldn't be mad? Or do you think people are just mad and it doesn't matter?
I think people are still going to be mad. Because then they're going to be mad that you had the money to buy it.
I mean, that's sad.
Yeah.
Just means there's like nothing I can do about it then in your mind.
I think so. I think there's always going to be a certain pool of haters.
Okay, so tell me this. You know, we're going to have the video coming on the 115-inch TV. Do you think it would have made any difference to the video if we hadn't paid for it? We unbox it.
Yes, actually, in this case, because I think a very interesting story is how you got it.
Okay, so then shouldn't part of the story of any project we do be how we got it?
To a certain degree, yeah.
And if how we got it is we dialed a phone number and someone put it in the mail for us, isn't that just boring?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it needs it, then I don't know. Yeah, like I think that's part of the story. If you're like, we're going to try to do the most insane home theater room ever, and we're getting all this stuff sourced for us, and it's going to be ballin'. Sure, I don't think you need that prequel story.
Right, I see.
But I think with the TV, yes, it's like the most insane TV I've ever seen in my entire life, and watching it in person was wild. But I think that story actually helps that video a lot. Like the getting this is actually wildly difficult if you're not in China TV is like an interesting story. You can't find this in North America.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Tech and Photo Enthusiast and Floatplane says, I think buying it yourself may help review it differently than it being handed to you and told the price for it. But like I go out of my way to review things as though I am the customer for it. Like when I took a bunch of flack for this. I talked about this last week for the PlayStation Portal. I'm not going to buy a PlayStation Portal. I could have unlimited money and I would never buy a PlayStation Portal because I'm not interested in the PlayStation Portal. But I reviewed it from the perspective of someone with a PlayStation who wants to play games, their PlayStation games specifically, away from their TV. And I think that you're never going to be able to bridge that gap between people who can understand that I'm trying to review this for the customer for whom it might be applicable, and people who don't understand that. I just don't think there's any way to bridge that. Yeah, Fast Philly says, Luke, I think if there's an interesting story like the TV, it should be included. I mean, could the story be as interesting as, they provided it, but getting it exported was a challenge?
I was going to say, honestly, I think even if you got the TV for free supplied, the how you got it and how exclusive it is and hard it is to get out of China and some of the details that I know about it that might be exclusives for the video, so I'm not going to say I'm not sure. Those things would have been interesting anyways. I don't know. But I do think there's an angle, like if your next computer, if you were like, I bought everything for my own computer, I had to I
don't know. The thing is,
the decisions more.
We buy a lot of stuff. And my whole thing up until now has been that should never matter to the content of the video.
Yeah.
Like I've talked to you about that extensively. You should, aside from disclosure, my philosophy this whole time has been that from the conclusion of the video and everything that we say about the product, you shouldn't be able to tell if this is a brand that sponsors us and sends us anything that we want, a brand that doesn't talk to us at all, and we have to buy absolutely everything, or anywhere in between. You should never be able to tell. Mm-hmm. Has always been our philosophy. And in some cases, we've even swung a little bit hard the other way. I think we've gone pretty hard on Intel, for example, at times, knowing that as a longtime sponsor, we're going to be under increased scrutiny for the way that we treat them. But that doesn't seem to have, it doesn't seem to have really resonated. That doesn't seem to work anymore. So I'm just trying to figure out what's the new meta right now.
I don't know.